Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ready now, David Fletcher, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Mondesi scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Mondesi is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. They're gone in order. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Felix Pena gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Goodwin is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's toward the corner and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With Merrifield next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing to. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. LaStella leads off first with 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Popped him up.
Good win.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Yeah. Alright, boys, let's go.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The count now at 2-1.
Especially against righties. Noted. I'll try again.
And now a pitch on the way. 2-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout has a read on it.
Especially for Trout.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Can of corn, as they say.
Set to get his day started, Cam Gallagher batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that misses ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Makeup call. It's a makeup call.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2.
That's a put away pitch. Probably.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Okay, we brought back full
Ryan
count.
O'Hearn would be next.
Successful at that, I guess.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Right to
Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
2 steps.
Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Bro, Mike Trout is massive for arms. The dude's big already, but boy's built like a football
Jason
player.
Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here comes the first pitch.
This man's slider is legit all over the place. It doesn't go close. Anywhere
That's
close
by
to
him
where
for
I thought.
strike 1.
Anywhere close. I'm just gonna work with the fastball. I think okay.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1 and 2.
Curveball low. If he doesn't go for it, I'm going with fastball.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Destroying
And
the
that
Royals
misses for ball
last
1.
game. He got like 3 hits or something. Scored like 2 runs or something like that too.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The pitch.
Non-existent. This is gotta be a strike. Let's try to get some weak contact.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Try to
A
get
wind
him
up
chase
and
here.
the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
That was attempted
If I'm in the
pitch.
box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath
little bit
after that
low
high
this time.
fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman.
Boom.
Throw in time, and the
Good
side
inning.
is retired. Nothing
1, 2,
across
3.
here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Got
And
good part of the order.
now to
though.
the plate, Ryan O'Hearn.
2, 3,
7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
All right, we gotta try
6
to get
down.
on
We'll see
base
if the
at least,
bottom
get
part of the
something
lineup
going.
can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pena has
Sat
a
down
reputation or a
pretty
knack, if you
efficiently
will,
here.
for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable
It's high
characteristic
here,
to
so.
have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers
like every
are going
time
to get
I
into
swing at a
trouble
high
at least
pitch,
1 or
I
2 times during the course
pop
of the
out,
start.
so
And it's nice to know as a manager
Go for
that you
something.
have a guy that's out there
Middle
that
down
can
in
pitch
the
with
zone.
men on base
You know,
and
his hot
wiggle out of
spots
some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Side, so.
And the count will be full.
That early? The swing time,
The
you get swing
3-2
time early in
pitch.
this game, bro. It's a foul ball every single time. Watch this right early. Yep, see? Every time. Very early you can get.
And good
On
patience
base
exercised
sometimes.
as he works out the walk to lead off
But it was
the home
early.
half of the third.
Sheesh.
So digging in
All right,
now.
we gotta walk
Michael
though. That's good.
Franco.
Leadoff
First
walk.
chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Get something going.
And this
here.
is
Take
low,
that.
ball one.
Ball. 12 home runs. 6 seasons. He's got some power.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Digging in, Bubba Starling. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bubba Starling.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
I was wondering if he's like a contact hitter or he's even legit.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless.
All right, that's probably their
new inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at bat, David Fletcher. He got on top of one, was a ground out victim last time.
So this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, 2 errors, easy
pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
We'll take that.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Here we go.
A little quick on that swing and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yes. All right, let's try to get him chase. Rendon's not really chasing.
Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
All right, I've got Trout.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. That brings up Mike Trout.
He gets on base, he gets on base.
Too low, 1-0.
Really nothing I can do about that, but try to just give him a pitch there.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Right there.
Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Curveball is actually
more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base.
And he puts
he looks
it
pretty
right
unbeatable on the bump right now.
2 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He normally swings and misses at the high inside pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler's after it. He's there, but
he missed it. Soler.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And
he will
make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there.
Pop-up.
Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in.
Soler, legit, the only reason why I didn't take you out right there is because you're bad. That's the only reason why you're in. You have 3 errors in 2 games. And they're easy. They're easy pop-ups.
On that one, now behind
easy
in the count, 0-1.
I wasn't really focusing on that pitch. We should have hammered that. But easy pop-ups.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, what's this normal swing here? Actually, it's contact.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Alex Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a cold strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
You're calling if they're
no
inside
runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Like what?
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but
care if you call it out there
it's
like
1
that,
and
but
2.
you gotta make it consistent.
2 and 2.
No people yet.
Bit out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the 2nd out.
Nothing going. We don't even have a hit yet, do we? No.
With Merrifield next to hit.
Right,
He's
see if
0 for
Merrifield
1
can
thus
do
far.
something here.
First pitch on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Merrifield's got some speed at him, too.
Change up low, 2-0.
2-0.
Power swing here.
Here it comes.
See if he comes at us.
2 balls and a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got pretty.
Here now the 2-2.
I struggle with this changeup. It looks like a
Pretty
fastball,
easy pitch to
man. It
lay
really
off
does.
there,
It
2-2.
dies.
Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he popped him up.
Hey.
And the Royals are in the hit column.
Very late.
Boy, this guy's been swinging
Muscled
a
that
hot stick
one.
lately. There's just another
Make up for the
example.
fucking
And
air.
even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel,
3
he
airs,
still
bro.
manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
No balls and a strike to count.
I'm not gonna steal.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I'm just gonna stay put. I'm not really good at
Not a bad pitch
stealing.
there with 2 strikes, but it misses.
like when you're
1
controlling
and
the
2.
team, like career or to the show, I can steal good, but
And a
stuff
slider's
that I
in the
don't
dirt
like
as he lays off it
pulling
for
the
a
button,
ball.
and then
No
if you
runs,
miss
just
it, then
1
he
hit.
goes
and no
anyway,
errors so
and
far for the Royals.
legit, it's impossible to hold him back because by the time that he goes back,
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
but yeah, by the time you tell him to go
And
back,
that's the
he's like
third out.
halfway there already.
One
And then
left
he
for
gets
Kansas City.
thrown
Through
down.
4. Still tied.
So,
Nothing.
I don't really like stealing a whole lot, unless if they have
Welcome back to
99
Kauffman
everything.
Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Mondesi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the
He's on
state
base.
of the
We're
Angels
probably gonna steal
offense
with
with
him.
their
But
manager
we also
between
gotta be
innings.
careful
And he
because
told me he feels like they're being too
this
patient
is,
at the
so
plate
much
right
of a
now.
threat
Too much of
to
the time
steal.
they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for
they're gonna
success. He said they're getting a lot of
doing
strikes to
slide
swing at,
steps
so the
and stuff. Can you
emphasis
catch
the
this
rest of the
one?
game has to be to jump on those
Good
strikes early
job.
in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Soler
Jeez.
is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. 50th
Yeah, look
pitch
at
of the
his
game on its
stats.
way.
You
Lifted
can't be
down
that
the line
bad,
and
man.
left. And that will end up a
Can't be
foul
that
ball.
bad. You're a veteran in this league.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dude, look at it. He can't even catch the fucking ball. Jeez, dude.
At the plate, Jason Castro. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And there's out number 2 as this
God,
is
he
taken
caught
in
it
shy of the track.
over
and the
the
runner
shoulder
will have to
basket
retreat.
catch. But he caught
Here's
it.
Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing at the pole,
can't do
but he
anything.
crosses them up and goes the other way.
I
with it,
did say
making the
that
outfielder
pitch to go
cover a
low
lot
and
of
away,
extra
and
ground.
he threw
That
it
allowed
like
the
up
runner
the
to come
strike
all
zone.
the way
So,
around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And this will be fouled away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
let's go up.
1-2. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play.
I don't really
also
expect to
on the
win.
play, a run comes across to score.
Honestly. Their pitching is terrible.
To
Pitching
plate
is
now,
so bad.
David Fletcher. So much, and we'll have to
Caught that.
leave it there as the play is made here to end the 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th.
I don't have a long relief pitcher because we had to use them all last game because we had to take out the starter in like
he
the
said
4th
that
inning.
collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're
17
often getting
hits.
blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off.
Kid played
In the
4
dugout,
runs,
they're talking
which
about getting things started a little bit earlier.
honestly
and
wasn't as
simplifying
bad
their
as I
swings
thought it was
to
going to
give
be.
themselves a little bit more time
All
to
right,
get
Dodgers,
back
let's
to
go.
the zone. We'll see if they're able to
He's
make
been good
those
for us
adjustments,
last game.
guys.
Okay, thank you, Huddy. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think he had like 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout is to his
Why is
left
Trout
as
so
he
fast?
puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Cam Gallagher.
Stepping in, Cam Gallagher. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, it's
I was
not
looking at
always about
stats, that
filling up
would've
the
been
strike zone all the time
probably
in every
home
inning.
run.
He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings,
Or a hit.
but interestingly, less than
Almost went
50% of his first
Almost
pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Let's get contact on this ball.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good take right there. Really good take.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Man, slow though.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There you go.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch
Killed it
for
last
every
game.
single thing, but he puts a good
This-
swing
no,
on this
he had
one
2 home
and nearly
O'Hearn
knocks
had
it
2
out of the
home
park.
runs.
So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Fouled off.
You gotta do something with that one, man. God, see, early's 100% guaranteed foul ball.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up.
Pops it.
Castro has a play.
Come on, man. You put a fastball up in the zone like that, you pop it up straight back. Well, now he's not gonna come in. You get,
Now
you gotta
batting,
get it.
Michael Franco.
Extra base
Runner in
hit here
scoring
again.
position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Did I say extra
A
base
couple of
hit?
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Oh, never mind. That is right.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I wonder if I should power something.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire.
This is normal. That's fine, I guess.
The 1-1 home is a
Maybe
fastball
it does
that
get
misses.
a hold of it. It'll have some power behind it, I guess. So hopefully, at least.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
We got Bubba Starling up though, so it's not. I think he has decent numbers though this year.
3-1 pitch.
Come on.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Honestly.
And that misses ball
That's what I
4.
did,
So
though.
it's first and second now with 2 out.
I was pretty confident he was
Digging
going to
in
throw
now
a
for
strike.
Kansas City, Bubba Starling. And we'll see what he can do here.
What's your yeah.
With a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And it's fouled away.
Prove me wrong. Let's just go context. I mean, honestly, here we don't need anything fancy. We're just trying to advance the runners.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Have to swing at that. I guess I didn't have to swing it there, but
A swing and a ground ball to third.
oh, he missed it.
He can't pick it up cleanly.
Rendon's been making a lot of errors.
Wow, this manager must be
Series 2.
pulling his hair out. Not
Yeah,
only does he have
an
to deal
error
with his pitcher
last game,
walking
I
people,
remember.
now he's got to
It was
deal
an
with his
easy
defense
double play.
tripping all over
He
themselves.
overthrew it to second. I want to see. Come on, clutch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Base
Adalberto
hit brings him
Mondesi
2.
is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
It often becomes harder to hit
low
the zone
energy anyway.
when the
He's
pressure
got
starts to
75
heat up.
pitches. He's working them.
The set and the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten
Blown opportunity. That's probably the best.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hopefully he can get through this inning for us.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. One out.
He caught it. I'm just going to warm up somebody just in case.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He tripled last time up.
Bullpen is dead. Another thing about these Royals bullpen,
first delivery
they
to
have
him on the way.
No stamina. They throw 15 pitches and they're almost dead. Like I don't understand that.
The 0-1 pitch.
But
and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Even their long relief pitcher, I mean, he should be able to throw at least 40 pitches. He was at like 20 now. And then he was tired.
One out, nobody on.
And he had full stamina basically. Full energy.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
So
here's Tommy La Stella now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gotta get up.
Too high, 1-0.
Bring up one of your starting pitcher from AAA or something, man, because
there's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1.
Relief pitcher.
Here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
The easiest ground balls,
go down 1, 2,
that's
3,
the one that they
they're
have
on
trouble
top,
with.
2-0.
Like, I get like the 100-mile-per-hour ones, yeah.
Ready once again,
but
Alex
the ones
Gordon.
that are
And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see.
We'll leave him in for right now, I guess.
Now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Sologard. If we just need him just for like a quick out, then we'll put him in. Just because
down and away, ball 1.
Energy's kind of low, so if we need just 1 or 2 outs or something like that, we can put him in. Hopefully he'll get out of it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A lot of balls here.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back and look on a well-thrown changeup.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right
there. Hey, either way, we got a base.
Front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball,
especially
and ripped the
Gordon.
base.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in and out.
In is Jorge Soler. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first to complete the double play.
So many double plays, dude. It's not even funny. Like, seriously. 2 a game.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
That's good. Okay. You gotta be able to do. Come on, that's in your hot zone. How did you miss that?
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
On base. Let's go. This is his last inning, probably.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A swing and a miss as he's chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Justin Upton the next to hit. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good
I don't really
pitching
have much faith in
today.
our offense anyway. That we're going to come back
We're
and
seeing
score
a lot of
3.
strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Better than.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Change of blow. He's either going to throw this in the freaking dirt or right down the middle.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Trying to use
now
his
another 0-2.
off-speed pitches a little bit more.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
He's gonna
coming to the plate now. Jason Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Now I don't even know if I should bring Silicard.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Yeah, especially for him.
He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. This is skied into short left center. Mondesi trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Dude, can you just get the curveball down?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time I throw a curveball, bro, every single time.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In the middle of the plate.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Starling is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Give up another run. Can we just score at least a run this game, dude?
Justin Anderson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game of the season.
Bottom slider, how fast?
Of the inning now, trying to pick things up where we left off. Cam Gallagher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches. You'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just gives 3 balls.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Comes in pretty fast.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Count even now at 1-1. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
And the ones that we actually hit decently, it's like right
now at the plate, Michael Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The strike. That was too far in.
The 0-1 on its way. Just couldn't pull that one back
What?
in time. It's 0-2 now.
Come on.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just hung in there on that one.
Protect.
Runners on first with one
honestly,
down.
might have called it a strike, so good thing we did swing.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah. 5 straight sliders. We gotta be prepared for the fastball here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
It's early. I thought I timed that one pretty well.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
It's a shame.
Hansel Robles takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Bubba Starling will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with the runner at first and 2 away.
Number 57.
Well
Honestly, I
below
would
the
go
knees,
probably
laid
a
off on the
pitch hitter
changeup there.
at this point, especially for Bubba, but number 1, we don't really have any one better.
And that's too high, ball 2. 2 out with the man at
I don't
first.
see a point of us coming back, so.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Change and slider.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and
How do
2
you pitch
strikes
97
now.
miles per hour?
That's the
Like,
exact spot
basically a
to lean on
submarine.
as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
3-2,
Still, how do you
2 out,
throw?
runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses
Yeah, that's
ball
like
4.
sideways,
So
dude.
he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So the Royals batting order
Alright,
turns
Mondesi, come on,
over
man.
and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, he represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about
Let's get on
going yard,
base.
even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring that guy in second, honestly.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
With
I
runners on base,
swing
2
at that
outs and 2
anyway.
strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Misses, ball 2.
2-2. Honestly, wouldn't mind a walk.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Try it.
Long throw to the plate.
It was
And
off
this
line.
will not be
Thank
close,
the
and the
Lord.
run
I was
will
testing
score
Trout's
easily.
arm.
Yeah,
Big
one a day
cannon
keeps
out
the
there.
doctor away, Dan, especially
guess
when
not
it's
good
a big
accuracy.
one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one
Yeah,
knock a
okay,
day,
we got very
find a
lucky,
couple
I guess.
barrels. He happened to catch his late.
We're not
Well,
gonna
I tell
steal.
you what,
We're
you're
just
talking
gonna try
about
to
coming
get
at a
it
good
on.
time too. You having kind of a rough night last
honestly,
AB.
it's
You
a-
end up being able
just
to
an
do
extra base
something
hit.
positive, not only for yourself but also helping the team out too.
Mondesi will score.
No balls
so.
and 1 strike.
He's batting a .310 regardless of scoring position.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses
So-
with it 1-1.
Hopefully
And he fouls
that
this one
holds
off.
true here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men
But we
out.
have 2 strikes. And come on.
Neither
Turn
guy
the game
willing
around,
to give
honestly,
in,
if we
and
can
the
get this
at-bat
running.
will continue. Now another 1-2.
Side.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he
Ball
missed with it.
4.
Ball 4.
Thank
so
God,
that means now
honestly.
the potential tying
Who do we
run
have?
will move into scoring position.
Oh, they
at
put a
second.
new pitcher
Noah
on?
Ramirez
Oh, Noah
answers the
Ramirez,
call to
bro.
pitch here in a big spot.
This man
He
last year
inherits
when
a
he did the
bases
Angels,
loaded jam, but
gave
needs
up.
just 1 out to get out of
Rollins.
it.
We got Whit Merrifield up. Come on. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. popped up. Pujols moving to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one-run scores here in the frame.
Out of bounds.
Royals settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Angels are out in front, 3-1.
Missed opportunity.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
A little bit. We'll let him go like.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and
to
the
come back
0-2
in this
pitch.
game, so. But I have been wrong before.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's the first out. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Honestly, this man should be a
fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The center fielder, number 27.
In now, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, I didn't even know
this is going to be an interesting at bat. Okay. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's through. A base hit. Rendon is on his way home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left.
Jump in the stands. Get the ball.
And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Going after it is Gordon. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Eric Skoglund gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Oh, so this is Brendan.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Or Kennedy was pretty decent.
Popped him up. Dozier over to his right. 2 down.
If we can get out. 2 pitches.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
We had this lefty matchup.
And it's a called strike
Normally
to even
my
the count at 1.
Matchups. Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Doesn't work, or it doesn't have any
even
effect.
now, 2-2.
So
from the belt, kicks and deals. Now a flare out to left center. Starling moving forward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He didn't want to throw the ball. He decided to run.
Up next to the Angels.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Fastball, so we should throw it.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
But it is 6-1.
So 3 runs on.
Is over.
Ryan Buchter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, sorry.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch.
Oh, you're
Didn't
joking.
Quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So he notched the
That
backwards
was so
K on that
outside.
one. Jorge Soler is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Did I get contact on the ball at least?
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a line, that's a base hit in the left field.
In a second. No, we
Hey,
don't.
Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Goodwin's in pursuit. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the
would have
ballpark.
won it.
Did they send him home there? It's really hard to.
And they show a little life here as the
Stay
lead
put right
shrinks
there.
to 6-2 now.
We can't put a pinch there
And now
because
we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
we don't have another catcher. So he's going to have to stay there. See, it
So
should be
now to the
3-6.
plate, Michael Franco. As he
This is
pops
a
the first pitch foul
Terrible
behind the plate.
strikeout call.
0
We
for
should have
2
no
for
outs,
him to this
actually.
point. And that misses 1-1.
It's much easier to lay up the
We can't
breaking
do
stuff
that.
when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now a swing, and he just
Can't
fouls
do
this
anything
one away.
with that one, man. We're late.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta stay alive.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Well, at least we got one, I guess. It's the
Ian Kennedy enters from the pen to start the 9th
Upside.
inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
alright, and Pujols is probably gonna be on base, so
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
should be fun.
Fouled
Pujols
away.
is the god still.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Not trying to disown Pujols, like
Hit hard back up
honestly
the middle.
one of the best
Mondesi
hitters
brings it in.
of our
Throw on to
generation.
first for the out, and that
Arguably
is
power
how the
hitters.
9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In now
But
is Andrelton Simmons.
The man is
He comes
40
into
years
this
old and
appearance
he's
in
like
the
a
midst of a
67
1-for-4 day.
overall.
Check
And still
swing, but he held up in
getting
time.
like 2
Ball
hits a
1.
game, bro.
1 out, nobody on.
What? Come on. But maybe his hitting stats are just amazing, and he does have 0 speed. So maybe that's why. But he's never been fast. So
the pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
It's a base hit.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
No.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
That's fine.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes, here it is.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled off. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Doesn't want to throw it.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gordon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 7-2 ball game. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back.
Yes.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set, and the pitch. Tommy La Stella is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired.
I would be happy.
Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double.
But
Cam Bedrosian will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
So we're facing a guy. He's only got 3 games also.
In now, Bubba Starling. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
An hour in the stream.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
All right.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon, lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Alex Gordon had power.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bedrosian. 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Has he thrown a splitter yet? I don't think so.
2 balls and a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one.
That one.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
You got one. I'm happy with that.
With bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these
Honestly,
hitters.
You know, D-Roll, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. There's one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Power swings. Power swings. Power swings.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Actually, I'm just going to swing because he might be able to just hit it out of here. Plus he's 2 for 4, so got a Dozier coming up too. I think.
Outside 2-1.
No, it's a layer though. Dozier's the 6th spot.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle.
Oh, it don't matter anyway.
Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. And the
hey man, my job's just to play for every team and do as best I can. And our pitching, what I'm saying, our pitching, the Royals pitching is trash. So yeah. Should I play another game? Or should I do something else? I don't know what I'll play. We're playing the Texans. Maybe we can get a dub with the Texans. Against the Texans. Yeah. I love how it always says like these games take like 45 minutes long. That game took an hour. Most games take an hour or like 50 minutes or something like that. We did have like 1 or 2 pretty long endings though, so yeah. I don't know, man. Hey, they won 1 game. So that was the rubber match or something. Dang, that was at I don't know. All the LA teams. Alright, let's play this one, I guess. Let's do it. See, 45 minutes. It takes an hour. 50 minutes. 5 minutes. Is a better guesstimation. Oop, my bad, I thought I hit this already. Alright, Brad Keller. Let's see. ERA too high. Mondesi is almost dead. But he's hot, so. Popsicle.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now.
Oh, maybe not anymore. Oh, no, it is. It's just late tonight. 80%.
Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
That's honestly not
Standing in, Elvis Andrews.
Windy, so.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Texas, the shortstop,
First pitch coming, here it is.
Andrews.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
This is skied into short left center. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 0-2 once more.
Outside. Gets a piece of it.
2 out, nobody on.
Up.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. Corey Kluber will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're very late.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has 9 base hits in 58 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off.
Yeah, 2 hits.
I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
With Merrifield next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
He should be, so.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Santana is there, 2 gone. In is Jorge Soler. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Let's make it 1 for 6.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
I don't know if that needed.
3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Danny Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line towards center field, and that'll qualify the Rangers' first hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Big Panda.
Check in here at 277. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Absolutely did.
The 0-2 once more.
Oh, he got a piece of that.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rangers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Digging in, Hunter Dozier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
All right, let's play another game. Yeah, we'll pick up this game later. Just bear with me here for a second, guys. Alright. Set a save real quick.
My boss was wearing it like that, so like, I don't know. Okay, that's what I was told, but like, my boss was wearing it like that. But now I was wearing it backwards, so like, there's stuff on it, so, like my makeup, so. But now I'm.
Let's play some Minecraft.